Hello, my dear students. Today we will start the chapter 3 Civics Institutional Representation of Democracy. In this chapter, we are going to talk about or discuss universal adult franchise, election, the election commission and its functioning, general election, by election, midterm election, and political parties. So, in previous class, we discussed that what is democracy. Democracy is a system where we can elect our representatives. So, democracies fall into two basic categories: direct and indirect or representative democracies. In a direct democracy, citizens without the intermediary of elected or appointed officials, just like in village, sarpanch obviously will take decisions, consideration of पीपल ओपिनियन. तो हम लोग देखते हैं कि जो विलेज एरिया पे है कोई भी डिसीजन जब लिया जाता है तो पीपल सिट टुगेदर एंड टेक डिसीशंस. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ decision making procedure is called as the direct form of democracy. Direct types of democracy, not form, remember. And the indirect democracy, elections and representations are two key elements and they really reflect the interest of the people. So indirect form of democracy, we can elect our leaders through election. In now world, the most common form of democracy is representative democracy, where the people elect representatives to deliberate and decide on legislation, such as in parliamentary or presidential form of democracy. We know that in class 6 already you have read about also the three organs of government. So these are legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature makes the law, executive implement this law and judiciary enforce this law. So in a democracy, some features are there. In democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those who elected by the people. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing also. So we can elect our leaders if they obviously will not fulfill our dreams, our aspiration, we can remove also them. So in a democracy, each adult franchise or citizens must have one vote and each vote must have one value. So universal adult franchise, you know na, the right to vote. So each adult citizens must have one vote. हर एडल्ट सिटीजन के पास एक वोट होता है एंड ईच वोट मस्ट हैव वन वैल्यू. इसका वैल्यू 2 या 3 नहीं होगा, इट मस्ट बी वन वैल्यू. सो ए डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट रूल्स विद इन लिमिट सेट्स बाय कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल लॉ एंड सिटीजन्स राइट. The opposition parties are allowed to function freely before and after elections. So ruling parties also are there and opposition parties also are there in a democratic government. Otherwise it is called dictatorship government. The democratic governments are based on fundamental principles of political equality. So the equality, the equal, this term is fully justified in the democratic government. So dear students, हम लोग बोल ही सकते हैं कि democratic government has three important elements or features. First one, universal adult franchise. Second one, election. And third one, political parties. So in this chapter, we are going to talk about all these three one by one. So what do you mean by the universal adult franchise? So very simple, in very simple words we can say it is a right to vote, isn't it? So in modern democratic governments, all men and women who have attained a minimum prescribed age, in India it is 18 years, are allowed to vote and elect their representatives. This is called universal adult franchise. So universal adult franchise is one of the most important features. All the citizens of India above 18 years have right to vote without any distinction of race, caste, religion, color or gender. This system of universal adult franchise is based on the principle of one person, one vote and one value. So dear students, just a quick revision of today's session. Today we have learned about the meaning of democracy, features of democracy, characteristics of democracy, the three organ of democracy, democratic government, and mainly the universal adult franchise. In next class we will discuss about the elections and political parties. So my dear children, that's the end for today's session. We will meet in our next class with new topics. Till then, bye. Take a very good care of yourself and happy learning.